Hey everybody, it's Rob from Flailthroughs. This is Gundam Battle Operation 2, and this is a request from Circe who wanted the Slave Wraith in the colors of Terra Branford from Final Fantasy VI. I went with the green hair for this. I hope that is okay. And I mostly based it on the original Amano artwork. That's why the spotty camo on the legs to emulate the tights she was wearing. Only a deviation from that is I did make the crest on the slave wraith's head gold to emulate the slave crown that Kefka has her wearing at the beginning of the game, which was the inspiration for this request. So it has been a long time since I've run the slave wraith, and I'm not particularly sure it's aged well. It does not have a dodge roll. I don't know if it has. I don't even remember if it has maneuver armor. It has explosive reactive armor, which prevents stuns from splash damage, and it has fake beacon, which makes you show up as an ally on enemy radar, which is why I was kind of walking backwards when I first got near the enemy, because I was to trying to look like I was maybe engaging my team as they moved forward. Now we've got somebody here who's better at deception than I am, though, because there's Pixie that just, stopped me from doing anything useful. This is an okay round. Like I said, I haven't run this in a while, but it's not a really, really fantastic round because, just like I said, Slave Wraith is just kind of outdated at this point, and I didn't want to hold this for the indefinite future when it might get buffed, because it needs it. But see, there is said Pixie. It is out of legs, and now I am out of bullets, and it is out of Pixie. So, yeah, I think for the most part, supporting and mop-up actions are going to be what I get out of this round, as I recall. Like I said, went relatively well, had its moments, but yeah, luckily that camphor was not paying enough attention to radar, and it was able to walk up behind it and stop it, which gave the team time to do what was necessary. And then some more mopping up over there. Yeah, it does have a flash bomb, which is nice. It has the fake beacon, no dodge roll, and only a single melee swing. So I went with the rocket launcher because the other option is the ground type beam rifle, and I don't think it's particularly great with that either. Which, yeah, that rifle. There are a lot of things that use that rifle that need tweaked in absence of being able to tweak the rifle itself, because it is just so widely used at this point. But okay, somebody else. No. Okay, I get what happened now that I did not get last time, which is that I'm pretty sure that's a high mobility Garibaldi Alpha, and it actually belonged to one of our team members. It was stolen, and so when the pilot quit out, I was not able to damage it. So I did not get that last time, like at all. And now I'm exploding. The team itself, however, is hanging in there. And yeah, so far so good. Outperformed by a Gundam Mark II. My shock, just cannot be contained. Yeah, I think the color scheme turned out really well, so I hope you like it. Sorry if I sound a little bit, you know, man, I'm always apologizing at this point, but yeah, I've been having kind of a rough day, so I apologize if I just sound even more hesitant and anxious than usual. It's because I am. Let's see, this Isaac is pretty good with its melee. Experienced Isaac players are dangerous. Just they are really good at getting the most out of a suit with a lot of the same limitations that I'm working with now, but also full stealth and spotting abilities. They have the same single melee they have, but to be honest, I feel like the Isaac's ranged weapons are a better selection than the Slave Wraith in general. I got the damage through, but the counter took. That's been happening a lot more lately, I feel like. But that's just, the vagaries of weird connections. We managed to stop this person. They dodged through, but I got the damage. Again, just weird latency, I think. But yeah, the allied team seems to be focusing people down one at a time. And that is proving fairly effective, which is good. I am, however, just going to go over and help number two because they're fighting 2-on-1 where the rest of the team was not. I think they are now. I think enough people dropped from the rest of the team that it's just, yeah, things are getting hairy in general, but we'll see if we can pull this off. Yeah, a couple of minutes to go. Solid lead so far. Hit the Mark II. Okay, managed to kill something while stopping the Mark II, so that's good. Yeah, about the only thing I really have going for me here besides the stuns is, as always, pretty good with melee spacing. I realized, I used to be really good at that, and I don't think I've gotten worse. That was just me not reacting fast enough, which, was frustrating because I knew exactly what was going to happen and I just didn't hit the button in time. Luckily, I had iframes, which let me take out that Mark II. But yeah, I think I'm still good at melee spacing, but I think basically over the course of like 7-8 years, the rest of the game has more than caught up with me. So it's just one of those things. But yeah, we are maintaining a lead with a couple minutes to go. I've managed to get some decent work in here and there. So yeah, like I said, this came out pretty decent. It's not like the, and it's not like the blowout performance that you will see hopefully in the next request I post, because if I remember properly, that went really well, but it's decent. And there's that Mark II. Managed to hit it directly in the face. And now it's probably going to... Okay. I managed to get my tackle off, but the timing was not right to benefit from it. And yeah, I was unfortunately just at exactly the wrong timing for that dodge roll, so I got neither the knockdown nor the damage out of it. Pity. And there's the Mark II's counter, which... Yeah, that still looks neat. And... yeah, I am just not quite fast enough with my downswings to really capitalize in the way that the slave race tools were designed for. Whether that's latency or a me problem, I can't say. That was just a simple problem of hitting the shield, honestly. Because if the shield had not been there, that would have worked. That worked, though, I think because someone else contributed a stun. I was a little too slow because I wanted to make room for number 3 to get the next shot in, but they fell on their face, so I had to improvise, which... okay, well, got them. Take that. And I think whoever was in the cloud of smoke there is already dropped, so on to the next target, which is the camphor. Which, yeah, luckily number 2 was right there. Yeah, the team is doing very well here, and I contributed, I think, is about the best I can make of it. And there's the Isaac taking really good advantage of me wandering into allied support fire and being left with 1 hit point. Even so, we worked fairly well together. We won. Can't really ask for too much more than that. So, and yeah, I think somebody disconnected, like here at the timeout screen, because I remember sitting there going, "Please don't disconnect. I don't think I'm going to be able to do any better than this." But yeah, I think it came out pretty well. I did not make the board because our Sturmgallus got 294,000 damage. Wow. I did 44,000 damage, 5 and 3, so, and 3,000 points, which is not terrible. And hey, I got a repeat Moon Gundam rifle out of it, so yay. Anyway, that is going to do it for today's Gundam Battle Operation 2. We will be back soon with more. Till next time, everybody take care and have fun. Later! So I do have a correction to make here. I was looking at the official GBO2 website, the information page there, because I wanted to see if there was something that had been buffed this last couple of weeks that I hadn't gotten around with yet. There are, but what I found while I was doing it is that 40 modification kits that they gave us as compensation this last Wednesday. Turns out that is not compensation for the banner problem the previous week. Apparently, the monthly mobile suit reward, the monthly MS bonus you get at the end of every match, that rolled over a day early. So, like February the 27th, as opposed to the 28th, or 28th as opposed to March 1st, whichever that is. So, yeah, the modification kits were in response to that, not the banner issue. So, as of now, there's no compensation for the banner issue that I know about, but those 40 mod kits for something significantly more minor than not having a step up for a 4-star for possibly the first time ever. I feel like that is more appropriate. I feel like that's a little bit less of an irritation. So, for anybody else who might, who might feel differently based on that information, I thought I ought to let you know.